All right, hey y'all. Happy Money Making Monday. I hope that you all had a really great start, a really great ending to your day, no matter what time it is when you're watching this video, whether you're watching live or the replay. I'm gonna give everybody a second to jump on, especially for those people who have got that notification bell for me. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. We're gonna do a quick recap. I'm not gonna be on here long, but we're gonna do a quick recap on okay, hold on. I'm trying to fix this thing. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick recap of our live market analysis from yesterday. So just to remind everybody, what I did was I pretty much shared what the three-part system. I shared that, but how I apply it before I enter the market. Okay, so that's what I did yesterday. So it was putting everything together, creating our list, generating our list, and then looking at it to potentially trade. So now we're gonna look at the results, y'all. So whether it is a win or a lesson, we're gonna look at it, analyze it together, and then go from there and close it out. So we won't be on here long at all because I definitely want to share that. So let me share my screen and then we can look at the list, the actual trades. Let's see. So yesterday we had AUDUSD, AUDCAD, and NZDCAD. Those were our three to look at. So now we're going to go into it. What we got? Okay. So if you were on last night or whatever time it was when you watched the video, if you were on, you would have seen that this is the one I actually marked up live on the session last night. And I marked my TP1. That is our take profit, where we expect price to go. And if you were in this trade, it would kick you out once it hits this price point, according to your broker, whatever broker you're using. Okay, so this was one potential entry had we caught it prior to, and then this is when we actually saw it right here. So this would have been a second entry. So this would have been a second entry right here. Okay, so yeah, so first entry potentially because it has a hammer, and then you have your confirmation candle. So that would mean into the trade at the confirmation. But since we didn't see that because we weren't on the session at that time, then we would have caught the next trade, or next candlestick pattern, which was in conjunction with this hammer, and of course this is a bullish engulfing as well. This is the confirmation for the bullish engulfing, but because we needed it to close above here, have our confirmation for it. This is the confirmation for it because this is just a little bit above this previous week high that I drew. So this was the confirmation for it. So this was the second potential entry based off of what we saw last night. All right. So as you can see, price is going up. You know, we just have a few more pips to go until it hits that take profit point, which is roughly 11 pips to go to hit the take profit point for AUDUSD. So again, remember y'all, I trade using candlestick patterns. I don't use a lot of different indicators, you know, your RSIs and stochastic and Bollinger Bands and moving averages, and I don't do all of that stuff. The only thing, like I showed y'all yesterday, I place my fib on a 4-hour and I just go off of zones. And of course, my top-down analysis that I drop. So like I said, again, this would have been a potential first entry based off of candlestick patterns. And then because we got on at 9 p.m. Central last night, this is the candle that was actually moving at the time. So we would have needed that one to close in the buy above this, which is what happened. And then that's when you would enter to go to take profit one. Okay, so that's one of them. So that's a good one. And it has the potential as long as the strength for the US dollar stays down and stays low. then AUDUSD most definitely has the potential to hit this take profit point of 0.65820. All right, so now we're going to go to the next one, AUDCAD. AUDCAD. And let's see what that one look like. So I marked that one up too. Okay, so this was last night. Again, that was at 9 p.m. So this one looks pretty much like, almost like AUDUSD. So this was the confirmation from where we entered it, or where we were on the session at once this candle closed at 9:59 and 59 seconds. Right, so this was the entry. It hit take profit 1. Now it's heading to take profit 2. So this one is about 9 pips away, 9.5 pips away from take profit. So that one is actually closer to take profit 2 than AUDUSD. But we 2 for 2 right now, y'all. 2 for 2 right now. Let's see what. Now, disclaimer, I do not like NZD pairs, period. I don't like the New Zealand dollar, the way it moves. It's just a thing of mine. So, however, I still marked it, y'all. It's just, I know, I'm telling y'all now, I do not trade it.
Here at Kroger, okay? With a variety of.
So just so y'all know, I do not trade it. But, well, would you look at that? So when I marked this last night, at the time, because there's not a lot of pips in between, I was like, we need this candle. We needed this candle to close at the, we got on at 9 p.m. last night. So we need this candle to close, but it was kind of close to the week high. So I honestly didn't really like that. So I was like, well, if it closes above, then we good to go. It's gonna, keep going up. And it did close above, but it pushed back down, came back to the previous potential entry, and then it kept going. So that was good. So even if a person didn't get in here, but got in over here, because this is another bullish candlestick pattern. This is called our bullish harami. And then this is a confirmation here. So this actually would have been the legit entry to say, yep, we're coming back up. And then, you take it on up. So this one is considered how many pips away from take profit 2? 10 pips away from take profit 2. Okay. So again, yeah, I don't do NZD pairs. NZD pair with the New Zealand dollar. I personally don't like trading it, just like I don't like trading the Swiss franc. But that's me. You'll know what you like, what you don't like as you trade. Okay. So those are the 3. So right now we are 3, 4, 3. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I really thought that the NZD pair was not gonna go just because, but hey, everything worked out, so that's good. So I'm gonna look at gold because I haven't had a chance to look lately. This afternoon, evening. I looked at it this morning. Let's see what gold did. Oh, what? Yes, gold. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, gold. All right. So for those of you that have not caught any of my previous trading sessions or series, I want you to go back. I'm going to include it in this video, the part 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want you all to go back and look at those. As you'll see going across my screen, it's showing you that you can sign up for my next 90-day trading boot camp. That's happening January 3rd. That's the first actual session. So, but you'll be able to do that. Now, here's the thing, y'all. I really want to make something clear. When learning this skill, y'all, it takes time. I am not a licensed financial advisor. I am not a licensed trader. Like, I don't trade with, with any firms, like, your hedge firm, being a hedge firm manager, hedge fund manager. Gosh, get your words out, Leona. CFTC, none of that. Okay. I'm a retail trader. I do my own thing. And so what I do though is show people what I have learned and what has worked for me. And I always tell people, go back and do your due diligence. Do your own additional research to make sure that you're understanding what I'm teaching you. Even though I feel like I'm doing a really great job and I get really great feedback on how I teach and how repetitive I am about stuff, and the amount of discipline that I challenge people to start to build and have as traders and patience, and all of those different things, and the consistency with following the system. Those things are imperative, but I will say I am not the end all be all. So I am definitely suggesting that if you need to get information from somewhere else, by all means do it. The only thing I'm going to teach you all, and this is in all honesty, the main thing I'm going to teach you, not the only thing, the main thing I'm going to teach you are this: trading psychology. That is huge to me. And then number 2 is the candlestick patterns. The reason I do that is because that's a really great, for me, it has been a really great foundation. It helps me to see when I should enter a trade, when I should stay away. I have a better understanding or a clearer understanding of how to identify ranging markets versus choppy markets. It's just so much easier for me. So I have a whole system set up around candlestick patterns and how I utilize the field, top-down analysis, supply and demand zones, all of that stuff. You're going to learn those things during the 90-day trading boot camp. But the only way for you to get that information is for you to sign up. Okay. And y'all, because it's Black Friday, let me stop sharing. Okay. So listen, y'all, because it is Black Friday, because Black Friday is coming up, let me rephrase that. Because Black Friday is coming up, I am going to be offering a discount, y'all. So if you really, truly want to learn this skill, if you really and truly want to get better at managing your emotions when trading, becoming consistent with the process and your profit, even if that means, y'all, I'm telling you, I do not despise people staying in their demo for a year or 2 years. Whatever you feel you need to do for you, do that, because at the end of the day, it's going to be your money that you're putting into a live broker account or paying for a challenge because you want to, get funded with one of these prop firms or something. If that's what you want to do, listen, I just need you to make sure that you are ready. But the way to help you to get ready is to get properly educated. And so that's where the 90-day trading bootcamp comes in. It's going to give you a really solid foundation, and you're going to hear some concepts and ideas over and over and over again. And the reason why you're going to hear those concepts over and over and over again is because these are mistakes that I have made in my trading journey. And I want to make sure that you are well aware that it is possible for you to make those same mistakes if you do not heed the warning and do the things that I did to overcome those hurdles. So now you can just do what I did to overcome them, so that way you don't experience those hurdles, okay? So the 90-day trading bootcamp, that's coming up January 3rd. You have time. If you feel like, Leona, I would really love to pay for it. It's a little more expensive than I can do right now because it's the holiday season. Yeah, I know you're getting 50% off, but I just don't know if I can pay that amount. Listen, there are going to be payment plans made available to people who need it. So the only thing I would say is in the description of this video, you'll be able to see my email for Prosperity Calls. You can send a message to that email just saying, hey, Leon, I want to join the boot camp. However, I'm asking if it's possible to do the payment plan. We'll work something out so that way you can pay accordingly. And as long as your balance is zero by the beginning of the boot camp, you'll be able to start January 3rd with everyone else. So yes, I am super excited. I wasn't going to do one, y'all, at the beginning of the year. I wasn't, but it was on me. And there were people that, were asking about it. So I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. Let's run it. Let's run it back January 3rd. So there you go. So follow the website, I also would include the Eventbrite link. So if you know that you can pay for it in full, just click on the Eventbrite link as well. You can do that as well, whichever one. If you want to pay with PayPal, you can go to my website. If you want to pay with a credit card or a debit card, you can go to Eventbrite, whichever one you want to do. But at the end of the day, y'all, the point still remains, just learn this skill, whether it's with me or someone else. Take the time to learn this skill. Master the skill, and it will become easier over time for you to identify things in the market as swiftly as I've gotten to, which I'm still working to improve after almost 5 years of trading off and on. So just keep practicing, stay in your lane. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing and how much money they're making and stuff. Drown that out and focus on you and what you're intending to do and what you plan to do. Work towards that. And I'm telling you, your trading journey is going to be that much easier because you're not paying attention to the distractions. You're locked in and you're focused on your journey and your journey alone. Okay. So we're here for you. We're ready. We're ready to help out whoever wants to be helped. We already have a few people that have said, hey, I'm in. I'm ready to go. So that means let's get it, y'all. So click that link that you're going to see in the description of this video. If you know for a fact, hey, I'm paying for it full out, I'm good, I don't need a payment plan. If you need a payment plan, like I said, just go to the email address that you'll see in the description of this video and just ask for the payment plan, and we'll set that up for you and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so that's all I got, y'all. I just wanted to look at the results. I'm thinking I might do a session where we come on here and we do what I did yesterday. We do that again. So I'm thinking I might do it tomorrow night. Maybe, we'll see. Because I have two sessions on Wednesday, so I know I won't be able to do it on Wednesday. So you know what, y'all, we're gonna do it tomorrow night. So I'll be on 7:30 p.m. Central. That's 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll jump on tomorrow night and we'll do the same thing I did on yesterday. We'll do the whole process one more time, and then look at whatever the market's showing us that we could potentially trade. We'll look at that, mark it up. We'll mark up one. I'll mark up one on the session. And then, since I'm going to show you how I do it, you can go and do the other ones. If there are other ones, you can go and do the other ones yourself. And then we'll go over the results. It'll probably be late on Wednesday because I do have a session at 6 p.m. Central, so that's 7 Eastern. So it might not be until about 9 p.m. Eastern that we could jump on here and then look at the results from what we did on Tuesday. That's what we'll do. All right, everybody got it? So Tuesday, tomorrow night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, we'll be back on here. We're going to go through everything again: currency strength meter, Forex Factory, investing.com, and then doing our top-down analysis on TradingView, field placement on a 4-hour on TradingView, and then looking at the 1 hour to see if there's an opportunity to trade. Okay. And then Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, we'll jump on to do what I just did just now. Look at the results. What did our markup show us? And then go from there. All right. So that's all I got, y'all. Don't forget, go to the website, click the link in the description of this video once I upload it, and then get your ticket. All right. So that's all I got. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern. No, wait, my bad. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. This time zone thing is getting me for whatever reason today. So I'm going to leave y'all my favorite quote. All right, I'm out. That's from the legend. His name is Arthur Ashe, and he says to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.